Relax. It's like every shot in the first half was like the world was on our shoulder. We got a great crowd out there, just relax, get in flow, and we got to do the small things, not turn the ball over, rebound the basketball, and just get in flow and just relax. And that's what they did.
And then how satisfying were you to see it actually come to fruition on the court? Because that turned the game around.
Yeah, I mean, they came out and executed. We knocked down shots, but it was off of beautiful execution, making the next pass, surrendering yourself for the team. It was just beautiful to watch that third quarter and then bag it up in the fourth quarter with 39 points again, then to hold them to 23 points. Not get discouraged when DeRozan was going off a little bit, try to change up the defenses a little bit, but not keep everybody else not in the game, and then go back and execute on the offensive end. They did a great job. We was due for one of these games. We was due for one of them. We got some good shooters out there. We haven't been shooting up to our capabilities, but they just stick with it. They just stayed with it. We had a great shoot-around this morning, so I just love how they showing connectivity no matter what's going on. They stand in the present moment, which is great to see.
You said first half, every shot looked like they had the weight of the world on their shoulders. Second half, every shot looked like you were shooting the ball in the ocean. I mean, are you aware that the 18 threes in the second half tied an NBA record, and to what do you attribute that kind of shooting?
I mean, just everybody, we shoot a lot. We put the work in, but I just told them, just relax. We're good. Just relax and just believe in your work. Stand on your work. You've done it before. Continue to create good shots, and they're gonna go in. And I didn't hoop and yell in there or nothing like that. It was just, that was the message. Like, let's relax, let's flow, let's get in flow, and just believe in one another. And that's what they did. We had to call a quick timeout, and then after that, they was rolling.
Dennis, obviously, I think Dennis and Mikal both had 7 threes, but mainly for Dennis because he's been shooting this well since he got here. Is that something you guys encouraged him more to do, or is that something he just brought in and just got more comfortable being around these other guys shooting it?
Yeah, I mean, we all know he's a good shooter. It's just being comfortable in our offense and everybody just trusting each other. Coming off the pick and rolls, they're going under on him a lot, and he's just stepping in with confidence and shooting them. He puts the time in. All these guys are gym rats, so they in the gym. And it's just good to see the ball go in and us execute. And people was passing up good shots for great shots. The ball movement was awesome. And not to have, I don't think we had a turnover the second half to the shot clock violation. That's our recipe. And when you get good shots like that, and Nick is, diving to the rim, and all of our shooters are around him, it was good to see that basketball. And, I can't wait to watch the film on this one.
Kevin, to your point, like when you guys go back and watch the film, when you look at the offense and the ball movement and the shot making, what are you going to be pointing out specifically to make sure performances like this are sustainable going forward?
Well, I don't know if 25 threes are sustainable, but I'm going to pray. I'm going to go to church before the game on Sunday, and I'll pray about that. But I don't know if that's sustainable, but the process is sustainable. And getting those shots are sustainable. Making the right reads. I think Cam had a read. Mikal had one read. Nick, a big one was Nick getting it in a slow roll. Mikal diving back door, and we hit Jay Will with one. Those are things we work on. So that process is sustainable. I don't know about 25 threes. I'm not going to count on that every night, but I do want to count on our process and us trusting it.
As great as the ball movement was, you don't see, obviously, 18 for 24 from 3 and a half too often. For the fans out there that maybe don't grasp how impressive, how difficult that is to do, what does it say about just like how good NBA players are that they can come out and have shooting performances like that?
Yeah, it's just great. I mean, it's down the line, though. It's like it wasn't just one guy getting hot and making 12 threes. It was like everybody got hot at the same time. So it's just good to get our guys in a flow like that. It's just beautiful to see. And, they was just, that's what flow is. It's like an out-of-body experience, in that second half from a three-point standpoint. To make those type of threes and to make them that way was just beautiful to see. And it just looked like we wasn't going to miss.
There's been other nights this season where you weren't making shots, and then you said post game, and it affected our defense. Do you think tonight was the opposite? They started seeing the ball go through, and the defense picked up.
No, I don't think so. They kind of stayed with their defense. I think